Lyons Township and Hinsdale Central. You don't really need to say much else when these two schools get together in any sport, let alone it being hockey, as we get set for the junior varsity game.
Marty Pavlik's getting the start tonight for LT. He had a shutout last week against Wheaton. 1-0 win for the Lions there.
Before we get ready for puck drop, quick predictions from you two for tonight's junior varsity game, the first of two here at the Bobby Hull Community Ice Arena.
Well, I think Marty Pavlik can do another great performance. Watching him in warm-ups, he did a pretty good job. Steve, what do you think?
Well, the Lions no doubt can pull this through. They're going to need a stout defensive performance. They're going to need a great offensive performance. Again, it comes back to their goaltending. If Marty Pavlik can have that same success, I think it's going to be a pretty great game.
Absolutely. As we get set, you said it'll be Pavlik in goal for the Lions.
Friday night rivalry right here.
Absolutely. You got a rivalry for LT Athletics tonight, the two games against Hinsdale Central. Then tomorrow night in the Hardwood, basketball takes on Riverside Brookfield at the North Campus Fieldhouse. So tons of Lions Township Athletics for you here on LTTV and High School Q. We are set for puck drop here between Lions Township and Hinsdale Central. Junior Varsity Winter Classic is underway, and the Lions will take first possession and dump in to the central zone. Quick check, puck loose and covered up, and we'll have a quick face-off to the left of the Hinsdale Central goalie. What's the key for Lions to get a quick start here tonight, Steve?
They're going to need to stay on the attack. They're going to need to attack, make sure that their defense is good, and they create opportunities.
Dumped around the boards. Graff fought for it. Hinsdale Central able to get it out of the zone. Dumped back in by Jack Toms. Hinsdale will give chase and throw it back up the boards. Blocked down nicely there by Toms. To the point, Graff with it. Graff puts it on net. It's wide right, and they'll give chase into the corner. Kicked back out to the point. Slapped on net by Moody, and it's covered. And taken back behind again by Hinsdale Central, and they'll try to get it out. Nice move there by Moody. He lost the puck, able to poke it through and keep it away from Cap, who is giving chase for Hinsdale Central. Teams will change as they battle along the red line, and then the Red Devils will grab possession. Brought up ahead for Hinsdale Central, and almost a huge collision. The stick goes flying. Hinsdale Central keeps possession. The pass in front, and it's knocked down by Graff. And a great chance, and a penalty coming up on the Lions as Graff will go off. And waiting for LT to get possession, and there's the whistle, and number 71, Austin Graff, will go off after looked like he went for that check from behind, maybe a boarding or cross-checking call. Nevertheless, the Lions will be shorthanded for 2 minutes.
Wow.
Waiting for the call here. Checking from behind.
That's what it looked like from up here. It looked like he went for the numbers, as you know, they're trying to teach kids in hockey to check properly, and that was obviously the referee saw that as a questionable angle of attack. But the Lions will be shorthanded as Hinsdale Central goes to the power play here. It'll be Bibu on the faceoff. There's the draw taken by Hinsdale Central, knocked down off of a Lions skate. Bibo gets it back, and he's going to skate with a little bit in his own zone and try to clear. Can't do it. Hinsdale Central keeps possession of the offensive zone. Missed check for the Lions, and here comes Hinsdale Central with numbers. Taking back. Quick shot is knocked down and blocked, and Nicholson will dump it off of a Red Devil body, and it'll be Bibo with it coming in. The Red Devil zone shorthanded, and the puck slid off his stick, and Nicholson will give chase for the Lions as LT kills off some time shorthanded here. Red Devils looking to break out. Nice pass just off of stick. And LT can't clear it out. Kept in by Hinsdale Central. Battled for along the boards with Kroll. He lost it. Little with it. Little waits. He shoots. Save made by Pavlik. It's a loose puck, and the Lions will grab it. And Flattery will clear it off, or Petrucia, excuse me.
Pavlik did a good job to focus on that rebound.
Absolutely, and a good job by the Lions to get it out. Almost a giveaway there by Hinsdale Central, but they'll bring it into the zone. 51 seconds left on the man advantage. Dumped in. It'll be taken here by Laskowski. Laskowski turns, fires, and a blocker save made by Pavlik. Kuba can't clear. Kemp battles for it. He lost it. Laskowski with it. Laskowski right in. Save made Pavlik, and he gave no rebound and a whistle. Face-off coming to the right of Pavlik.
Good
Kuba
pad
looked like
save.
he. Go ahead, Steve.
Good pad save. Well, with what LT's doing here, they have good defense. Of course, they're letting in a few shots, but more often than not, their offense is up back down at the other end of the ice.
Good job by Pavlik. It seems like Hinsdale Central's been able to get the puck in some threatening areas and get some shots off. But early in this game, good to see Pavlik on his game. Early on here against Hinsdale Central, the faceoff will come out of the zone. 34 seconds left on the Red Devil man advantage.
LT's had a pretty good penalty kill, being able to dump it out on every chance they've had. They cannot afford a turnover, though, in their zone.
13-18 to go here in the first period. Sommerfeld on the draw for Lyons Township. Out on the ice with Moody, Toms, and Isaacson. Yeah, I think we got two players. One from LT, one from Hinsdale in the box after that play there. Sorry we missed that live for you, but looks like
No, it looks like those are two LT players in the box there.
I'm looking at Hinsdale only has 4 guys on the ice, and a nice move there in front. They score! Great pass as we're figuring out who's on the ice. Lyons Township gets on the board. An amazing break and feed, and the Lions lead 1-0.
That was a big score. You know,
Looked like it was a great one-timer set up there in front of the net, screening the goalie.
nice screen, though.
Great job by Lyons Township near the end of the Graff penalty. 18 seconds until Graff coming back on the ice. And that scruffle in front of Pavlik on the other end must have sent a Red Devil to the box. 4-on-4 hockey, a lot of space. Lyons Township used that space and able to take a 1-0 lead on Hinsdale Central. But here come the Red Devils right back. Nice move to the center. Shoots it, and it's just wide of the net. Stick save by Pavlik. Cap battles for it with Moody. Moody loses it. Shot back in towards the goalie.
LT's penalty has ended. We're back at 5-on-4 here.
Looks like it'll be a Lion power play.
Moody down there looked like he was trying to slash Hinsdale Central there.
Takeaway here by the Red Devils. The puck squirts out towards the blue line, kept in by Hinsdale Central, but eventually chipped out there by Sommerfeld, and the Lions will get a change. Here comes Toms. Toms to the right, throws it in front again, and just missed the redirect in front. Lyons Township with the power play here. Puck bounces around. It'll be kept in at the point by Alice. He fires, loses it, and almost a breakaway pass there, but it's just knocked down by the Lions. Central dumps it in and will change shorthanded. And it looks like we're still on 5-on-4 hockey. A little confused. The scoreboard has not indicated a penalty for Hinsdale Central, but there are only 4 Red Devils there on the ice.
It also has not
Lions.
Put a goal for LT.
So LT is on the power play, and it is 1-0 for those watching. But we'll keep an eye on the penalty box and see who comes out. Dump back into Alice. He'll hold it in the red line, and he'll dump it in on the right side. The Lions give chase in the corner. 2 Devils and 1 Lion battle for it along the sideboards. Puck squirts out, and Hinsdale Central will control, and a nice head pass. And the Red Devils, almost a shorthanded break, but the puck slid off the stick of Perot. Perot chases in the corner, and he'll pass it up. As Stella had it, he lost it, and the Lions take it away. It's Nicholson who threw it ahead for O'Flaherty, but it was just out of his reach, and it'll go down in behind the net. A little battle for it. Puck squirts free from everyone, and it'll go the distance, no icing. It'll be Moody who will give chase against Perot. And the puck will right there be taken by Hinsdale Central. Almost a backhander in front towards Pavlik and Perot, but the Lions get it. Backhanded out. Kept in, though, by Hinsdale Central. Off the glass in behind Moody has it. He lost it, couldn't find it. Backhanded it right out in front, dangerous area, but the Lions will control and then lose it. Lions really struggling to get the puck out here as it's Hinsdale Central with back to 5-on-5 hockey. Nicholson with it. Griffith had it, he lost it. Backhanded in front by Kubicek, but it's taken by the Lions and it'll be dumped. And that will go the distance for icing. So a quick flurry of action there for LT and Hinsdale. LT with a short power play in the goal. Back to 5-on-5 hockey, but it seems like a lot of the control has been by the Lions.
Yeah, I noticed Hinsdale Central when they had it, excuse me, and they were getting ready for the one-timer. Miscommunication ruined that chance for them. They had a couple times they could have gotten that, but
Quick shot and a great save there by Pavlik. The puck is chipped high and taken, and oh wow, what a hit. Kroll is knocked down, and Hinsdale Central has it. Couldn't toe drag. Loose puck in front. Pavlik sprawling, and the Lions will jam at it. 3 Devils there, but no one can get a shot off.
Hinsdale had that great deke attempt there, but shut down by LT's defense.
And a whistle.
I think we have a penalty.
We may have either a penalty or I think it's offsides on Hinsdale Central. I think the puck squirted out there, but Kroll gets leveled, and it turns into a chance for the Red Devils there, as they were a deke away from putting a good shot there on Pavlik. But a good job by the Lions D to really maintain their composure in that situation.
They clamped down. That hit shifted momentum on that possession. Lions defense able to clamp down, keep it away from the goal.
And the faceoff taken by the Lions. It's Grodzki with it. Grodzki dumps it in behind, gives chase there. There's Kuba, he'll throw it in, but Hinsdale Central takes it away. Great move here. Hinsdale Central coming right in. Shot is wide of Pavlik. That was Dunleavy with the rush there. Shot around in front, taken away by the Lions, and it'll be Bibu gets stripped of the puck, and it's poked back into the Lions zone. Hinsdale will give chase as Kroll dumps it out, and it's deflected up into the Lions bench. And both teams will change. We'll have a whistle here with 9 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 Lions Township in the Junior Varsity Winter Classic.
There's been a lot of action so far in this game here.
And the draw in the neutral zone taken by Hinsdale Central. They'll dump it in. It'll get as far as Moody, and he'll skate back and try to dump it out. It'll get past. Puck gets past Bukovic, and it's into the Hinsdale Central zone. Not far enough for icing. The Red Devils will take it and circle back. And off the boards right to a Lion. Loose puck in front, grabbed by Hinsdale Central, and he gets leveled by a big hit there by number 65, Robbie Clark. Lions with it now. Moody, excuse me, that's Joey Alice, dumps it in. Hinsdale Central trying to get out of the zone. There's Moody, and he will backhand it, not able to keep it in the zone as they battle for it. And Lions Township doing a great job controlling the blue line and keeping the puck in the zone right here.
Neutral zone control. It'll win you most possessions.
Long shot in front around the net. Lions Township with a whack at it. Thrown in front. Backhander scramble in front. Loose puck. And it's taken away by Hinsdale Central. A great job by the Red Devils. A scramble for LT. But Hinsdale avoids disaster, and it's a 1-0 game. Nice move there. Backhander in front. Oh, what a defensive play there by Moody to keep this a 1-0 game. And here come the Lions, and Moody took it right off the stick of the Red Devil player, and he's going to bring it in. Nice move there by Fred Moody. Red Devils now. Amazing pace to this game right now. Red Devils right in. Great defense there by the Lions. Bibu and Stella battled for it. Kept in by Hinsdale Central. A girl in behind Pavlik.
I've noticed that these players are having a hard time getting used to the ice here.
Yeah. Another big factor of the outdoor game, being outdoors. The ice is different. It doesn't seem like ice really could be different than regular ice, but I mean, it just is being outdoors with the elements. Centering pass away from Pavlik, and he shuffled it away. Nicholson has it for LT. Ahead, knocked away, and he'll backhand it into the neutral zone where the Red Devils will regroup. Alish with it. Tried to go up the middle. He lost the puck, and there's 3 Red Devils in there as LT was making a change. Laskowski's there. They'll battle for it. Laskowski had it deflected off someone's leg. It looks like it went off the leg of maybe Laskowski. Thrown towards Moody. It's up and deflected away by Alice with a high stick, and that'll be a whistle, as that was almost a dangerous play as that puck went straight up over the net.
Great save there. Looked like it was going in, hit the post, but Pavlik's been good so far.
It's a very good glove save. You just got in the right position. But LT's defense, when they're all over rebounds, they're looking to start the breakaway all the time. Speed is such a big part of their game, and they're using it to their utmost advantage.
Backhanded towards Petrucia. He couldn't quite get it out. Hinsdale Central maintains the pressure and dumps it back into the Lions zone. Conger with it, and then up the middle. This will go all the way for an icing. There's a faceoff. Will come back into the Lions zone. 6:18 to go in the first period. 1-0 LT. And the draw here will be taken and battled for and grabbed by Hinsdale Central. The backhander towards Pavlik is knocked away. Lions backhanded out, but it's taken here by Dimitrov. Slapped it towards Pavlik, but taken again by Hinsdale Central.
It looked like LT was trying to tip that outside of the net so that Pavlik wouldn't have to make the save. Pretty risky doing that, though, in front of your own net.
Petrucia had it, and he lost it. Hinsdale Central grabs it again. Red Devils trying to make a change, and they'll grab the puck. It's deflected again as they battle along the boards, and here come the Red Devils. And a steal by Lions Township. Great play there by... And it's back up to Petrucia. He'll take a long shot towards that, and a big soaked it up save, and he'll have a whistle and a face-off in the Red Devil zone. LT doing a very good job being scrappy along the boards here. It seems like Hinsdale Central's having a lot of trouble getting pucks out of the neutral zone into LT zone.
LT's showing they're not afraid to, you know, be down and dirty when going after this puck. They're trying to exert dominance.
Puck will be taken behind the net by Perot. He'll throw it around. LT there to keep it in, but the Red Devils will grab it and again try to dump it out. Brought back, kept in by Alice. Battle for that puck will get to the blue line and dump back in by the Lions. In behind. And taken away by Hinsdale Central. And here come the Red Devils once again. Nice move to get there, but a great defensive play there by Kuba to keep the puck out of in front of Pavlik. And here come the Lions as Kuba will throw it out and get it to Corrales. And he'll skate it with some room and dump it in off of a Red Devil. And that puck will go down. LT will make a change. Red Devils coming back in the zone. Once again, LT there with some swamping defense. Whoever has the puck for Hinsdale Central has just been swamped by this Lions defense, and it's really showed as Pavlik hasn't had really many threatening opportunities as we have a whistle.
Offside just called.
4:13 to go here in the first.
Well, swarming defense is an understatement. Whoever does have the puck for Hinsdale needs to be ready for a hit.
A hit or a poke check or something. It seems like every time a Hinsdale Central player has gotten to the dots in front of Pavlik, there's been a line there to meet him, and that's a good sign for LT. For the rest of the game, as Little dumped that one in. Taken back by Kubicek. He'll throw it to the point. Long shot. They score! Oh. It's redirected out in front. It looked like it might have been Leskowski, and the Red Devils on a faraway shot redirection have tied it up at 1.
Right up there in the right-handed corner of the net. Pretty tough to get something up there to stop that puck.
Might not have been a deflection, but there definitely was a screen, as they always say. Get the puck on net. Hinsdale Central did that. Might have been a tip, might have not been, but it gets past Pavlik, and it's 1-1.
Can't blame the goalie for that, but good attempt to try and make the save.
And with 3:56 in the first period, Hinsdale Central gets the equalizer. And the Red Devils dump it back into the Lions zone, where Moody will lift it out of the ice, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off.
Some lucky fan's going to get that puck.
That's Tyler Graff, the Michigan man. Austin Graff's older brother will run over and get that puck. Maybe we'll have Tyler come on and talk to us about the Michigan head coaching job search. Maybe he has some inside info that we don't know. Good to see Tyler back in the suburbs. There's a face-off here. It'll be Bibu for the Lions. Face-off is taken by Lions Township. Griffith will battle for it in the corner. Lost it, but it'll be Hinsdale Central with it again. Great play there Battled for by Stella. To the point, taken, held, shot. Oh, just wide of Pavlik. And a great chance there for Hinsdale Central. The centering pass.
Glove save.
Looking for number 79 or 78, Dimitru, but he was down on the ice, and LT catches a break. Long shot and a glove save for Hinsdale Central. So a little
Great
bit
recovery
of
there by LT to pick up the puck from the poke check.
a little bit of a frantic little couple minutes there for LT in front of Hinsdale Central with a couple of swarming chances.
Well, ever since that goal, it looks like the sort of air of confidence around these Hinsdale players is drastically increased.
And the draw in the red zone, chipped to the blue line, kept in by Lions Township, thrown towards the net. It's loose. There's a rebound. They battle for it, hack and whack and then scramble, and the puck will go behind the net, and it'll be taken away by the Red Devils as they come up ice. And a great back check there by Lions Township, but here comes Hinsdale trying to cut back. Kroll knocked it out. Taken, though, by the Red Devils as we have a collision behind the net. Taken by Cap. Cap with it. He turns, fires towards the net. A great centering pass just over the stick of number 77, Bogdanov. Shot towards the net goes off Bogdanov and deflects into the right corner. Taken by Kuba there. He'll backhand it towards the blue line, not far enough to get out, but it'll go straight to Nicholson, and he'll skate. As LT changes Nicholson with it, throws it towards the Red Devil net. Easy stick save there, and the Red Devils regain possession and come up ice. Great passes. Kroll goes in for the hit. What a centering pass. The shot. Big save there by Pavlik in front on Bogdanov as he made a nice move to get to the front of the net. Cap in front. Blocker save there by Pavlik. Cap backhands it to the point. Long shot hits a skate in front. Bogdanov with it. He tried to spin around, but it's taken away there. And a whistle, and it looks like we may have a penalty as Laskowski was taken down by Kroll.
Looks like it's an interference call.
Yeah.
Here for LT. That should be 2 minutes.
It'll be interference on number 79, Jonathan Kroll, so he'll go to the sin bin for the rest of the period, and LT will be shorthanded.
The Lions are entering dangerous territory. Hinsdale has been getting a lot of chances. Now you're looking at what they can do with LT, a man down.
We have the face-off here in the LT zone. Hinsdale has that.
Red Devils with it now. On the boards, looking for this great play there by Graff as he ties up his man. Kicked out again. Little battled for it. Lions can't seem to get control and whiff on the clearing attempt, but it's taken by the Lions by by Desiak. He gets knocked down, and here come the Red Devils again. Nice move. Little stops and gets it set up. Little shot goes off his teammate's leg, and it's cleared out by the Lions. Great job there by Petrusha to clear that one the distance. Red Devils coming back into the zone with a head of steam. Taken away by Moody. He'll throw it up the boards, kept in by Hinsdale Central. Moody chips it out again, gets as far as Toms, and Toms is going to take it on a shorthanded break. Here comes Toms alone, shorthanded Toms. He scores!
He was all alone.
Jack Toms, a shorthanded breakaway with a minute in the period, gives Lions Township the 2-1 lead.
Hinsdale had no one back, and he came back, and he was all alone. LT was all alone on that break.
Looked like he had Deke to go to the backhand shot and obviously buried it in the net to give them the 2-1 lead. Huge turn of events here. Hinsdale Central ties the game and now has the power play, but Lions Township, Jack Toms, number 14, a shorthanded breakaway. Great play on the blue line to chip the puck and take it the distance for a shorthanded breakaway goal. And Lions Township, all of a sudden, they're shorthanded. Minutes to go in the period, but they have a 2-1 lead.
It's an air of confidence right there.
Conger will take the draw, or he was about to take the draw. He'll switch out with Isaacson, and Hinsdale Central will take possession as they'll battle for it. Neutral ice, nice backhand pass. Here come the Red Devils now. See if they can answer in the next 50 seconds of the period. Laskowski centered it, chipped towards the net, but it's wide of Pavlik. Hinsdale Central with it again, a man advantage in front. Great defensive play there, stick lift by Jack Toms. Just scored a goal and then just makes a great defensive effort. Hinsdale rings it around. It gets to Lovelace, and he throws it on net. It's redirected wide. In behind Isaacson, backhands it out. Laskowski will battle for it with Bogdanov and Laskowski. They will find it, and the Red Devils will corral Bogdanov being hit by Alice in the corner. Bogdanov gets out. He shoots. Blocker save there by Pavlik as the puck squirts around. Isaacson poked it away from Laskowski, and it'll be cleared by the Lions all the way down. 3-2-1. That'll do it for the first period of play here in the Winter Classic. Lions Township getting 2 goals and a 2-1 lead over Hinsdale Central. We'll take a quick break here on High School Cube. You're watching the Winter Classic hockey game between Lions Township and Hinsdale Central Junior Varsity. 2-1 at the end of 1. We'll be right back for the second period. And the draws, we're getting back here for the second period of action. 2 new guys up here with me. Guys, how you doing? A pretty great first period there for Lions Township.
It was an excellent first period. A little rough, but things are gone in LT's favor.
Big hitting first period. You can see the rivalry out on the ice. Hinsdale Central, Lions Township doesn't get any better than that.
Exactly, that's what we talked about before the game even started. Hinsdale Central and LT in anything. Doesn't matter if it's hockey, basketball, football, it doesn't matter. It's always going to be a highly physical affair and a very intense game as Red Devils with the faceoff in the Lions zone taken away. And it'll be dumped in behind, taken by Perot. He'll battle for it, but Lions in the first period did a great job really battling along the boards against Hinsdale Central. Their one goal for the Red Devils was just a long play with possibly a redirect or a screen in front, but it's really been LT doing a great job defensively. And a loose puck and a steal. What a save there by number 30, Kelikian.
That was a great save.
A point-blank chance for the Lions, but no goal. It stays 2-1, and here come the Red Devils. But as I was saying, a great job by LT defensively in the first period.
Oh yeah, holding the Hinsdale Central to 1 goal. It could easily been a 5-goal period, but
Yeah, Marty Pavlik doing a great job in that. He's got great reflexes.
that was a good save right there.
Clicking with the save, almost a loose rebound given to the Lions, but Hinsdale Central will come back out with it. Perot in a collision at the center ice faceoff dot, and the Lions will grab it. And a battle in front of the Red Devil bench, and a big hit there by Lions Township. That's number 65, Robbie Clark, with the hit. And it'll be an LT puck, and they'll break it out. And that will go all the way for an icing call. Faceoff will be in front of Pavlik here with 14:36 to go in the second period. And we'll see if Hinsdale Central can take advantage of the icing call. Some tired legs out there for the Lions. In the corner, battle for it. It'll be Levine who chips it in behind Pavlik, but Lions Township is there to ring it around the boards. In the corner, up off the glass, knocked down Hinsdale Central with it again. And a scrum in the corner. Looks like Isaacson chipped it out, but Hinsdale Central will clear it. Levine throws it in, knocked down by a Lion, and here comes LT. Nice move at the blue line, but a swarm of Red Devils there to block off the puck and dump it out of the zone. And no one back for LT, and a great effort there to keep it from almost a 2-on-0 there for Hinsdale Central, but it'll go in behind Kalikian. Cap can't get it out. Lions with aggressive play in the blue line, and LT's going to keep it in. Quick shot knocked down. It went straight off of Bebo, and LT will keep it in right here to Bebo. Backhanded. What a pass! They score! What a backhand feed across the front of the net, and it's 3-1 Lions, and it was Nicholson who tapped the top shelf.
That was just a defensive breakdown by the Hinsdale Central Red Devils. You know, when the play happens like that, you got to have someone in the corner being ready to block the wide open side.
It looked like Hinsdale Central had cleared it out there, Max, but LT with great play on the blue line to keep it in. Bibu throws it to the front of the net, and a great play by Nicholson to be ready for it.
Yeah, huge 2-goal lead for the Lions. Let's hope that they can hold on to it for the rest of the game.
So 3-1 Lions Township here in the junior varsity game. 13:30 to go in the second period. Tons of time left, but you got to love what you're seeing from the Lions here early on. And a good check there right in front of the penalty boxes in the score box. Puck squirts into the Red Devil zone. Chipped out and kept in. Another aggressive play by LT on the blue line, and that puck will squirt over to number 19 for Hinsdale Central. That's Charles Little. And LT will try to keep it out. He lost it. And it'll go over by Pavlik. Little with it now. Little waits, centers. It's loose in front. Pavlik's down. Puck never got to him. It's a great defense there by the Lions. And it'll be cleared out, and we'll have an offsides, I think. Yes, we will. The faceoff will come to the neutral zone, but great job by LT defensively. Scramble in front of Pavlik. Seems like every time there's been a scramble in front of Pavlik, the Lions have done a great job clearing it out.
Oh, I totally agree with that statement. And the faceoff is actually going to be in the Hinsdale Central defensive zone.
You are right about that. Faceoff moves into the Red Devil zone right in front of Kalikian, and it'll be
Griffin.
Conger, I think, had on the draw for LT.
Oh.
Conger gets it back, loose puck off the blue line, chipped and cleared out, but not quite, but now the Red Devils can get it out. And LT, once again in the neutral zone, just killing every possession that Hinsdale Central's had. They've done a great job clogging up the neutral ice, and it's really showed. This one will get wrapped around and poked out by the Lions. Conger up ahead, oh, just away from the stick there of who was, I think that's Conger, who almost had it on his stick for a 2-on-1, but great defensive effort there by the Red Devils. Moody lost it in front, just over a Red Devil stick, and it's chipped in front. Again, a shot, they hack at it, and it's cleared out to the point. Fires off a stick just wide of Pavlik.
I think that shot was deflected, actually, but
in front, oh, just away. Pavlik might have gotten a save on that one. It goes in behind.
it's in the corner right now.
Kicked back in front into the neutral zone. Hinsdale will try to get it back in. It'll stay in the neutral zone, chip through. And the Red Devils will have to circle back in their own zone. And oh, almost a disaster there for Hinsdale Central as number 27, Usher, almost lost the puck right in front of his own net to a Lions defender. It looks like that was Petrusha who had a chance, but to no avail, and it'll be Lions puck, and that'll be dumped in. Oh, a nice bounce off the referee. Shot too high, goes off the glass. Almost a nice break there for the Lions. Beaver to the point. Dump back in. Corrales goes for it. Puck goes around and gets away from number 5, Alice. Ailes.
Yes.
That's why you guys are here.
Yeah.
And we have a hand up. We may have a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be on the Lions. It looks like Ailes will go to the box. And once again, yeah, it'll be Ailes. And Lions will be shorthanded.
Well, now we got to see if the Hinsdale Central can really convert on this power play. Down 3-1 with 10 minutes, 56 seconds left in the second period, so let's see.
Last time Hinsdale Central was on the power play, LT did get that shorthanded tally, so it seems like the Red Devils have had much more power play time than the Lions. See if they can finally cash in on one here. And LT does a good job of getting the puck out. It's the neutral zone, and it'll be dumped in behind Pavlik. Moody off the boards, kept in by Levine. He'll throw it towards Pavlik, and he'll cover up and give no rebound. Great save there by Pavlik from a distance. 10:40 to go in the period, Max. A crucial part of this game. Can Hinsdale Central claw back within one, or will LT kill off another penalty? And seemingly 5-on-5 hockey's been in the Lions' favor.
Yeah, they need to take better shots, and that one's just off the mark. If they need to start converting their chances in front of the net. They haven't had many, though.
Good clear right there by the Lions, though.
Absolutely. As Hinsdale Central will have to regroup. Good pressure put on there by Toms, and it'll be Cap, who's looking for a teammate. A nice saucer pass there. Number 77, Alexei Bogdanov, and he will break in. Bogdanov with a nice little move. Left it for Perot. He lost it, and it'll be cleared out by the Lions the distance with 1:12 to go on the penalty. Great job by the Lions. Penalty kill. Lovelace up ice, just off the stick of Bogdanov, and Lions will clear again. This Lions Township penalty kill doing a fantastic job so far this game. As you can kind of tell, also the ice is getting pretty snowy and pretty bad for these players. You can see a lot of puck possession issues for both teams as the second period wears on.
Well, the best thing you can do is dump it in, but
Steal here for the Lions. Move out in front. It's loose. Hacked at. Great save there by Clicking. It's still loose in front.
he's in the between the feet.
It's between 4 Red Devils, and none of them could find it. They finally do. Almost another shorthanded chance for Lions Township.
Oh, wow.
But as we were saying, looks like the rough ice is really having an effect on these players here late in the period.
That's a problem when you cannot have the Zamboni resurface the ice.
Coming in for Lions Township shorthanded, it's Nicholson. He gets hit with a nice hit there by Lovelace. in behind the net, and here come the Red Devils with 15 seconds to go on their power play for one final rush. Drop there. Perot with a move. Great defensive poke check as Hinsdale Central makes a change. Puck kept in there from a distance. Perot, he lost it. 1 second, 0, and looking for the man coming out of the box. Ailes was coming out of the box, and it's brought in here by Kroll. He goes down hard into the boards behind Kalikian. Battle in the corner. Hinsdale Central backhander gets to the point. Kept in nicely by Lyons Township. Battled for Petrusha. They'll fight for it. It's a loose puck again along the boards. Puck squirts out. No one was there right in front of the net. And it looks like it'll be taken by Little and Hinsdale Central, and they will dump it in.
No icing on the
Icing is waved off, and it's grabbed, it looks like, by Ailes, and he'll throw it to the middle. That's
Oh,
given
no.
away right on in front, and it's just shot wide by Little. He had no one around him, and they score!
How did that go in?
A scramble in front, it looked like.
I think it bounced off the glass and in.
Pavlik was down. He was not in front of the net, and Hinsdale threw it in front. Might have gone off a body, but either way, it's 3-2 now, and Hinsdale Central has cut this Lions lead to 1.
That's what we like to call a fluky goal, but hey, a goal is a goal. And
Yep.
it's 3-2.
Absolutely, Max, a huge goal there for Hinsdale Central. Seems like we just said a fluky tally, but nevertheless, it's 3-2.
Yeah, that's a huge goal for Hinsdale Central. Keeps them right in the game. With 16 left in the second period, let's see if Hinsdale can tie it up or Lions extend their
Right
lead.
out the face-off.
Look out. Right in front, what a move, it's loose, and a scramble!
Penalty. There's no goal on the play.
And there's no goal, and we're going to have a penalty call here.
It's going to be a goaltender interference. Obviously, you can hear the fans are not happy about that call, but
Some fans and LT's head coach not happy about that, and it looks like we're going to get a power play coming up for Hinsdale Central. There's a scramble in front. It looked like someone was either pushed into the net and there was just a hockey play going to the net, but nevertheless, Hinsdale Central gets the benefit of the doubt. Moody trying to argue here and figure out what's going on, but as we said about that fluky tally, our press box is on the other corner of the ice, so we couldn't get a good look at it, but we got a great look at this play right here, and it seemed like maybe not a lot of malicious intent by the Lions on that play, but nevertheless, power play coming up for the Red Devils.
I mean, the referee called that a goaltender interference call. I don't know about that, but either way, it's a 2-minute power play for the Red Devils.
Huge chance here for Hinsdale Central as we saw them just get within 1 to see if they can tie the game here. 8:09 to go in the second period. And the draw one by the Lions will be grabbed by Fred Moody, and he will clear it as far as just past center, and Bogdanov with it now. He'll make a nice move, and he goes down. And that'll be cleared, and almost a chance here as we'll have a race to the puck, see if Lions player can get to the collision.
There's going to be a chance.
Oh, great defensive play there by, thrown in front, no one was there. Someone could get a stick on it, that is just ripped wide. Great job there by Kren defensively for Hinsdale on that last play to cut off the Lions player, but Hinsdale Central
Going the other way.
Coming the other way is
Offside.
just offsides.
Wow.
See, LT with a lot of shorthanded opportunities, it seems, tonight, Max. On the penalty kill, they've just been all over the puck.
Yeah, normally you suffer when you're on the penalty kill, but they've played it more offensive than defensive tonight.
And we'll have a face-off won by Hinsdale Central, and they will dump it all the way down. And LT will try to backhand up, but it's taken away by Hinsdale Central. Poor clear there by the Lions. Red Devils with it in behind, finally taken away by, looks like it's Bibu with it, and he will skate it out and dump it in and just out of the reach of Corrales. Dumped in behind Pavlik. Less than a minute here on the Lions penalty. Hinsdale with it. Nice battle along the boards by the Lions. Back to the point. On the sideboards, a little give and go here for Hinsdale Central. Perot with it. Perot, nice pass. One time for they score! We're tied. A fantastic pass by Perot to the left circle, and Hinsdale Central has tied this game at 3 on the power play.
That is a textbook power play goal. Because you obviously are missing a player, there's always going to be a wide open side. You always want to get it to that guy, and it's 3-3.
Amazing patience there by Perot, and it looks like it was maybe Mackey there at the point. Give and go there, and then Perot with the nice backdoor pass. Wide open teammate. One-timer buries it past Pavlik, and just like that, we are tied 3-3 here with 6:41 to go in the second period.
Oh.
And the Lions player blows a tire there along the bench. Can't dump it in. Finally does with a great effort from the ground. Kept along the boards. That puck will squirt out, and it'll be dumped back in, and we'll have a offsides call on the Lions.
Now the obvious question is, how can the Lions respond to the Red Devils tying the game at 3?
Absolutely, that is the question. Max, what do you think?
Well, beating Hinsdale Central would be a huge win for the Lions. Hinsdale Central is second in the league, and the Lions are towards the bottom. So it'd be a huge win for the Lions, and hopefully they can hang on.
Kept in, redirected,
Oh,
right over,
and
they
it's a
score!
goal!
What a tip! A fluky tally of their own, and just like that, the Lions have the lead back.
The goalie, Kelka, is not happy with that because that puck went right off his right leg and in.
It was Petrusha who looked like he was on the baseline, got the redirection towards the net. Looks like it might have gone off the post of the goalie's leg and squirted in, and it's 4-3. So we're even in the department of fluky tallies. So 4-3 Lions Township here with 6:12 to go in the second period. Huge goal there for Lions Township, just after giving up 2 goals to give up the tie game, get one right back, and see if they can add on it as a...
Well, that answered my question a minute ago on how's LT responding.
They sure did. Here they come again. Well, 2-on-1. Oh, nice pass. Great defensive play there. Centered again. Just deflected off a stick. Petrusha looking for 2 goals in less than a minute. Can't quite get it, but a great defensive play there by Hinsdale Central. Petrusha with it again. He'll just dump it in. And it'll be taken there by Bukovic, and he will throw it off the boards and down. It'll be battled for by Corrales and company there. Can't quite get it. Dumped in behind Kalikian. Cleared out. Bogdanov will take it. And here's Perot, who just set up that beautiful goal of an offsides call here on Hinsdale Central. But 91 Perot on Hinsdale Central looks like the guy to watch out for if you're the Lions defense late in this game.
Oh, absolutely. He's played a pretty excellent second period.
And the face-off will be just outside of the Lions Township zone. 5:25 to go here in the second period. Poked in as far as the blue line, and Hinsdale will dump it in. It'll be in behind. Kroll will go after it. He'll clear it out. Oh, nice play there by Lions Township, and just will be whistled on the offsides play, but a good job by LT entering the zone. Almost had a nice break there, but nevertheless, we called offsides and back outside. 5 minutes on the dot to go here in the second. 4-3 Lions.
This has been a very entertaining second period.
It sure has. Goals both ways, back and forth. A couple of fluky tallies, a couple of great plays for both teams. And that puck will be redirected into the Lions bench. We'll have another whistle and a little pushing in front of the Lions bench, but that's what we come to expect with these games between these schools.
As we talked about before, the rivalry between Hinsdale Central and LT has always been fierce, but always been exciting. And they don't call it a classic for a reason.
Absolutely exciting. For example, as we'll get to that in a minute, but the Lions with a nice break and great play. Centering pass, oh, just off of him, and the shot towards the net. The net looks like it got off the line, and
there's a little extracurricular activity going on.
Some pushing and shoving. The fans not happy. Looks like a Lions player on that pass was pushed into the net.
The referee made a hooking call on the Red Devils on Lovelace, number 14.
So Lovelace will go to the box, and we'll have a power play for the Lions.
Very unusual for the Red Devils. Look at the stats. They are one of the lowest teams in terms of penalty minutes with only 188 over 17 games.
So a huge chance here for the Lions to get that 2-goal lead back on the power play with 4:40 to go in the period. But what I was about to say is about the rivalry. In the fall, they had the football game at LT. I was at that game. I made the trip up for my fall break, and it was an unbelievable atmosphere. The Lions didn't come out on top, but it was still I've never seen it like that in my years living here, a game with that magnitude and that kind of fan support. So this rivalry never disappoints, and it is not right now even in the JV game. For a power play for the Lions. Long shot redirected, and a good save there by Kalikian. Backhanded right on in front. Again, great save. It's loose.
It's right in front of
And
that.
he'll cover it with the blocker to his right, and we'll have a face-off. As a scramble in front. Great job there by Lions Township, just getting the puck to the net. And a great save there by Kalikian.
There's that old hockey saying, you get pucks in net, good things happen, and this is shown up really well in this game.
And it looks like we're going to have a penalty called on Lions Township. It's Jack Toms will go to the box. So much for that power play for LT, as we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey here.
It's always exciting.
So LT with one chance in the power play, and now it's blown. So faceoff will come out of the zone. So much for that as Toms goes to the box for cross-checking.
4-on-4 hockey is always a little more exciting, though, with the more open game.
Definitely more space on the ice, and we'll see which team can take advantage of that space as it's dumped in by the Lions. And choked up right away by Hinsdale Central. That puck will stay. What a nice move to the front of the net. It's loose and just out of the reach of it, looked like. And a great save by Kalikian in the rebound. And Sommerfeld hacked at it, but Kalikian held on, and Dunleavy made sure to push him out of the way of his goalie. But a good job there by Clark and Sommerfeld with a couple of give and goes and nice shots on net. So both teams will change, but good effort here by the Lions, 4-on-4.
We got another face-off here in the Red Devil zone.
Back to Mackey. He'll throw it off the boards, kept in by Lions Township. Whiff on the shot attempt, and here comes Perot. He's dangerous.
The 2-on-1.
Perot with speed. Perot, what a move. Right in! He shot it wide. Shot from distance. The backhander deflected. Great defense there by the Lions, by Austin Graff. To the point. It's away, and here comes another 4-on-4 breakaway for the Lions, and it just got off the stick. I think number 12, Nicholson, just off of his stick. He'll grab the puck here behind the net and battle for it. There's 3 Red Devils to 1 Lion there. It's taken by Hinsdale Central. Great steal there by Bibu. He'll get it to Nicholson. He'll chip it. The puck will sit right there for Lewis, and he'll get it and clean it up for Hinsdale. So it's swarming chance there by Lions Township. Can't quite get a shot off there, 4-on-4, but definitely good effort to get to the net.
Good opportunities on both sides right after that potential Hinsdale Central breakaway.
And that puck will be cleared by the Lions, and we will have an icing call here on LT, and the faceoff will go back in front of Pavlik. So 30 seconds to go on the Hinsdale Central penalty. 4-3 Lions, 2:56 to go in the period. Last call for Chuck a puck.
Johnny, I have to ask, you're in college now and we're still freshmen. What does the Hinsdale Central rivalry mean to you?
Well, it's one of those things where, as I said, I came back for the football game this fall break, and it's just kind of one of those things. I wasn't planning on coming just for that game, but when I looked, when I knew I was coming home, and I said, oh, let me see if LT's playing, and when I saw that we were playing Hinsdale Central at Bennett Field, my eyes lit up, because I just knew what it's meant through not just my 4 years of being at LT, but all those years before that, going to games as a kid, and just that hatred and that venom that you grow up with when you live in either of these two towns. It's always exciting, it's always fun, and it's just one of those rivalries in the state that everyone knows about and thinks about, and it's just something that's obviously very special for me being an alumni and being going to school at Lions Township in an era where our athletic programs have just been fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's just been a lot of fun to see these two schools go at it time and time again. But that's a great question, Max. And you guys are being so young. You have your own era coming up with tons of great players on both sides. And it's interesting to see how the changes in each school take effect as different classes come into each school.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a freshman myself, but I remember last year I saw the famous tour to LT when the 200 or so LT players biked over to Hinsdale Central. So.
Absolutely, it's things like that it's up to the students create the excitement as we have a chance here for LT, but Hinsdale will clear it out. It's up to the students to create the excitement, to create things like that, to create the student support like we had for the football game this fall. The students create that excitement. They create that passion for the games, and that's what it all comes down to, is the student body and their passion, because the rivalry and the passion will always be there. It's just up to the students to carry that out, and I feel like they always do. And they score! Redirection. A long shot for Hinsdale Central, and that ties it up with 1:15 to play. Getting a little lackadaisical defensively for the Lions, and a long shot is redirected in front. And it looks like it might have been Bogdanov who let the shot go, or Perot. Nevertheless, it's a 4-4 game. So back to the game at hand there. Excellent play by Hinsdale Central, as you say, get the puck on that, and that's their second redirection goal of the night.
That was a good, well, the Lions really got to make sure they got man-to-man coverage, because he was just wide open in front of the net and easily was able to tip that puck in the net. So 4-4 game with 1:15 remaining.
Max, what did you see on that goal?
Yeah, I saw a redirection, so Pavlik didn't have much of a chance at it. And then they just gave him way too much time and space right up top.
Absolutely. It seemed like while we were talking about having our conversation, it seemed like Hinsdale Central is really getting a lot of space and a lot of zone time, and LT is maybe getting a little complacent. But nevertheless, it's a 4-4 game here. Less than a minute to go in the second period. They will clean the ice going into the third, and that might have had the ice has definitely been a factor, thank you, in the second period with a couple of fluky tallies and just the puck bouncing around. But Hinsdale Central just getting the puck on that from a distance. It's twice in this game they've had long shots be redirected or screened in front. So 30 seconds to go, still Red Devil possession with Usher throwing it in front of Pavlik, knocked away. It'll be taken there by
the Red Devils, and it's clear.
Zeig and Red Devils will take it. And LT here with a chance, a great play, and they'll be dumped in for a change as Conger was going off, but Bibu with it in behind. He will circle around and try to get it in front. Couldn't go get it. And here's a long shot for LT. Redirected. Great save by Kalikian from a long shot. The deflection there might have been by Clark, and that'll do it for 2 periods of play in the Winter Classic Junior Varsity game. Lions Township 4, Hinsdale Central 4. And we're going to take a break here on High School Cupid LTTV. We'll be right back for the third period. They'll clean the ice. 4-4 score here at the Bobby Hull Ice Arena. We'll be right back. An incredible first 2 periods. The second period a little more than the first period, but Lions Township goes up 3-1. Hinsdale Central comes back to tie it. LT goes back and gets a 4-3 lead. Then Hinsdale Central, on a beautiful play, ties the game at 4. But what's your key going here into the third period in the 4-4 game?
Well, both teams need to do a better effort on offense to get a lead, and then whoever gets the lead first needs to assure that they've got the lead and just need to play great defense for the next 16 minutes.
Defense. Defense, defense, defense. So we've seen, you know, a little bit, not so much in the early going in the first period, but a lot in the second.
All right, here we go in the draw taken by the Red Devils, and we get set for the third period of action here in the Junior Varsity Winter Classic 4-4, as Moody will go after it, taken away by Little. Nicholson grabs it, and now the teams have to go from a terrible ice surface to a very slick, wet ice surface with the new Zamboni. The shot is just wide there by Nicholson. He had Bibu with him, but chose to shoot it. Kept in there by Graff with a good keep. That could have led to a breakaway. Bibu with it now. He'll turn on the boards. Great pass. Graff, he fires just wide. Right off Kalikian. Taken by the Lions. They'll dump it in behind. Puck is away, goes to Little on the boards, and he will turn and get it out for the Red Devils. And it looks like it hit a Devil player in the bench. We'll have a whistle here. And the new ice surface cleaned by the Zamboni will definitely have an effect here early on in the period as teams get used to the slick surface.
Well, definitely. They went from ice, which is very rough, to going now to a very slick surface. We'll just have to see how that progresses.
Hopefully will lead to some quick chances for both teams. As just like that, a nice pass, but great defense here by both teams, getting sticks in alleys to prevent passes. Kroll turns it around to the boards. Isaacson will battle for it in the corner. Backhanded in front, away from everyone, but Hinsdale Central still has it. The long shot deflected, and a save made by Pavlik. Kept in there by Hinsdale Central, dumped in, past Bogdanov in the corner. Isaacson goes for it. He's checked hard by 2 Red Devils. Puck comes out here. Cap with it. He'll spin around. Cap with a couple of nice moves to the point. And it's tipped away, and here come the Lions. It's going to be Robbie Clark who's going to break in. The puck just gets away from him and will go in behind Kalikian. Jammed out in front. That chance there for Toms is knocked away. And here come the Devils back up ice.
I've noticed that both of these goalies, it's been tied.
Oh, what a move. Great poke check there by Pavlik.
Dirty birdie. Flying poke check.
Each goalie has been able to keep this game tied just by focusing on what's going to happen next. As you saw there with Marty Pavlik, the great poke check to deny that chance from Hinsdale Central.
Absolutely, and now here come the Red Devils again, a 3-on-2. It's all this chaos here right now. In front, oh, he shot it just wide. The puck almost poked back through. A great chance there by number 18 for Hinsdale Central. That's Kubicek, but the Lions will ward off another attack for Hinsdale Central. Back and forth action right here early in the period, just what we could have asked for with the new surface. Oh, almost a giveaway here for the Lions. Kuba goes for it. He'll battle with it. In the corner, Lewandowski's there, or Leskowski, excuse me. Chipped out. Kuba backhands it to Conger. And that'll be chipped out there by Petrusha. The backhander taken away. Nice move out in front, and a save made by Pavlik. Great pad save as Red Devil player was all alone in front.
LT's struggling right now to get it out of their zone.
Oh, Lord.
There's a shot, great block there by number 15. That's Petrusha with the block, and he'll skate up, and here we go. Great back check there by Hinsdale Central. As looks like, yeah, Dyke, Meisel lost control for the Lions. And cleared all the way down to Klickian. Is an incredible pace right here for LT and Hinsdale in a 4-4 game. Sense of urgency. Moody chips it in for LT. Puck is grabbed there. Dunleavy up ahead, and here comes Hinsdale Central. Great move to the outside, and Estella skated that one all the way in, but a great check and great defense there by Lions Township. Hinsdale Central still has it, the long shot right to the stick of Graff, and he'll float one out over the middle. Dangerous pass, but gets out of the zone right there. Back to Graff, and he'll throw it over to Moody, and he'll wait. Back to Graff, back to Moody. Dangerous pass there by Graff and Moody, but LT will avoid the threat. Long shot by Petrusha's wide left. And it'll go all the way out to the neutral zone where Graff will have it, and he'll poke it. Can't quite get it through, and here comes Hinsdale Central again. Perot, he's always dangerous. Throws it. It's deflected out in front. Puck sitting there, and a glove save by Marty Pavlik, and he gave no rebound, and we'll have a face-off. To his left, 11:42 to go, 4-4 score.
LT's defense is starting to cave in. You're starting to see Hinsdale just come down the ice, you know, sooner or later.
It seems like the fresh ice is really helping Hinsdale Central speed-wise, and they're really getting some odd man rushes and getting around the LT defense, as you said. And the draw will be battled for.
It almost makes you wonder if they had resurfaced the ice during the first intermission, how that could have affected the second period.
Absolutely, and that puck's going to be cleared all the way down for an icing, so it'll come back into the Lions Township zone for another face-off in front of Marty Pavlik. Pretty cold temperatures here tonight in Cicero. 33 degrees around. You never really know with the wind chill. Not particularly windy tonight, but it's December. It's obviously going to be cold, and we're obviously outdoors. So that's what makes the Winter Classic the Winter Classic. A long shot is ripped to the right of Pavlik, and Hinsdale Central will keep possession. Thrown out in front, knocked away by Isaacson. Thrown back in to Griffith. Griffith will battle. Griffith still has it, centers it in front, right there, loose puck, and Cap had a chance on the back end, decided to pull to the forehand and regroup. Pavlik was almost down and out there on that play, but Hinsdale Central does not get a shot off. Battle for it. Cap still has it on his stick, and he lost it right there. It'll finally be taken by Bibu, and he'll get it into the corner. Griffith couldn't find it. Going to be chipped up by Bibo. Kept in here. Levine dumps it in. Isaacson off the boards. Gets as far as the blue line. Kept in. Bibo again. Long shot. Hinsdale wide of the net. Puck bounces out to the circle, and Nicholson will have it. Kept in again by Hinsdale Central. Nice move there by Cap, and he's hit hard by Bibu. And LT will finally clear, and the puck squirts out to number 22, O'Flattery.
He's having trouble keeping it controlled there at center ice.
Yeah, couldn't quite get a handle on that to break out, but we'll go back as far as Isaacson, and he will hold it as Hinsdale Central makes a change. and he'll dump it in. Oh, a dangerous pass up the middle there.
Oh,
Taken here by Ailes. Ailes skates backwards and makes a nice pass off the boards to Sommerfeld. Sommerfeld up ahead to Toms, just eludes him. And it'll be dumped forward by Hinsdale Central. Chipped out center ice for the Red Devils will corral. And it seems like both teams have settled down here since the beginning of the period. And Kubo with it now. And just as I said that it doesn't feel particularly windy tonight, the wind certainly picks up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least up on the top of our press box. I'm sure the players can feel it down there as well. But and here comes Hinsdale Central with a nice steal. And a great move right in. Oh, great defensive play there by Robbie Clark to steal it on the back check. And here comes Toms. Toms loses the puck at the Red Devil blue line, but dumps it in. Great play there by Clark to possibly save a goal for LT. Rimmed back around, and here comes Hinsdale as they try to break out. And they do. Right in. Patient play, and oh, Pavlik can't quite hold on to it. Liskowski made a nice shot, and he'll try to make a pass, but it's knocked down by Conger, and here he comes on the right side. Backhanded in front, but swiped away by the Red Devil defense. Great play there in the middle of the ice in the slot to avoid a scoring chance for the Lions. Petrucia, cross ice, stolen away by Hinsdale Central. Backhanded into the zone. Graff.
Sorry.
Back to the point for the Red Devils. They had it, lost it. Petrucia with the steal. Here comes Reese Petrucia. Looks like he may have Conger with him. He dumps it in around. Now to go all the way out.
Post.
Yeah. And now here comes Hinsdale Central with bodies. Great move in front. What a pass! Great defensive play by the Lions. Touch it, and the puck squirts around. It's still loose. Petrucia had it. He lost it, and he'll whiffs on the backhander, get it out, and finally the Lions clear. Gets as far as center, but a great 3-on-2 rush by Hinsdale Central almost led to a scoring chance. Graff couldn't make a move. Little lost it. In front, Perot. What a save there by Pavlik in front. Blocker stop. Perot, their most dangerous player, a chance right in front, and Pavlik stared him down.
That was a old Western standoff if I ever saw one over there.
Backhander in front. We're going to have a whistle. And a penalty coming up on Hinsdale Central. I believe it'll be
cross-checking.
Perot will go to the sin bin for cross-checking, and it'll be a Lions Township power play. Huge play there as Perot goes from almost scoring to give the Devils the lead to into the penalty box to sit for 2 minutes.
Well, momentum has been a big part of this game. Like, you'll see after this, the goal that tied it up starting into the period and even going into a little bit now, LT's been trying some desperate passes across the ice. You're gonna have to settle down.
Absolutely, as we have. It looks like we might have coincidental minors because we have 5 men on and a giveaway here by Lions Township. We have 5-on-5 hockey going on right now. I think we have a player from Hinsdale and from LT in the box, so pardon us for that mistake. So it's, yeah, 5-on-5 hockey here between Lions Township and Hinsdale Central. Thought it was going to be a Lions power play as Perot was whistled, but the man in the box for LT and the man in the box for Hinsdale Central will stay 5-on-5 coincidental minors. So we apologize for that mistake, but nevertheless, here come the Red Devils, and the break splits the defense. Nice move to cut over, but just lost the puck. That was Griffith with a nice move. Bogdanov with it now. Griffith, nice pass. Great block there in front for Lions Township. To the point again for Hinsdale. Long shot, knocked around by the defense. It's loose. Great stick save there by Pavlik, and covered up as Bogdanov tried to hack. For a rebound, Griffith is there now, and 3 Lions are going to make sure to shoo him away from their goalie. But a couple of chances here for Hinsdale Central, and it seems like they've been controlling the pace early in this third.
Well, they've been dominating the pace. They've been coming down the ice basically every single time it goes into their zone. It's cleared within the first 5 seconds.
Both squads have had good goalie performance here. to keep this game tied. Let's see if one will crumble and give the other team a goal.
In behind, loose. Little has it now. Great poke check there by Robbie Clark. It's been great defensively for LT so far. Loose puck taken away. Hinsdale will back check and control off the boards. Taken by the Devils and knocked down by Jack Toms, and it'll be whistled just offsides with 5:40 to go here in the third. It's 4-4. Now, do junior varsity, do they play overtime for 4-on-4? I would assume they would. In a
They
game
go
like
directly
this.
to a shootout.
They go directly to a shootout, okay.
I think you're going to have to play for that if it gets down as it will.
Especially if you're LT and they're having trouble offensively and really relying on defense. You don't want to go into a shell too early, but you know, you never know. It's just been such a wide open game, but Lions with control it now, so Sommerfeld with a nice move. Backhander in front, no one was there to poke it towards the net. Back at the blue line. Oh, nice move there by Lions Township. I think that might have been Ailes. He fell down but was able to get the puck to the red line and a whistle.
We have a penalty for interference.
Well, going back to playing for the shootout, I would say 5:09 left to go. If it gets down to 3 minutes, 2 minutes, you have no choice if it's still 4-4.
It'll be Jack Toms going to the box. So a power play coming up for Hinsdale Central with 5:09 to go. They've controlled this third period and now looking to get the go-ahead goal in the Junior Varsity Winter Classic game here in Cicero at the Bobby Hull Ice Arena. The shot knocked down there by Moody. And Moody will hold it right in front of Pavlik. Dangerous play there, and he'll clear it the length as Lovelace couldn't keep it in the zone. Kalikian will hold. And here come the Red Devils again with the man advantage. Skates around a check. Backhander in front, knocked down by Moody. Griffith spins to the point, and it's cleared out by Petrucia. And that'll go the distance. Great penalty kill so far if you're the Lions.
Well, this power play, it's going to prove how tough these guys are.
Puck goes back into the Red Devil zone again, so Lovelace will give chase. Petrucia there pressuring him. Back up ahead, the Red Devils make a change. Nice move there, and here comes Hinsdale Central with numbers. Whiffs on the shot, gets it back. Great defense there by the Lions. Moody, and he lost the puck. And it'll squirt just to the blue line and dump back in for Hinsdale. They'll regroup.
Both teams have been fighting for possession of the puck, and you can't blame them when this game is this close, and we're getting pretty close to the end of regulation here.
Lions couldn't make it clear. Hinsdale Central keeps it in the zone. Centering pass, hit a leg in front, battled for, loose. Kept taken here by the Lions, and Bebo will clear, but just as past center. There's a great stick there by number 20, Connor Dunleavy. 30 seconds to go on the Central power play. Puck gets past Kroll. He'll circle back and dump it. Gets to Lovelace. He makes a great job keeping the puck in. Dump back. Kroll there again. It gets past him. Little to the point. Fires off the crossbar and right.
Almost hit us up here on the truck.
You should have caught it.
I probably should have, but in that situation.
Slap shot right off the crossbar.
Fight or flight, it was coming at me here.
Right to the LTTV truck. Almost making a catch here. Steve with almost the glove save and a beauty up on top on our makeshift press box, but a slap shot off the crossbar. So Hinsdale that close to taking the lead here. 3:22 to go, 13 seconds to go on the power play. Nice move, front shot, big save there by Pavlik. Backhanded by Kroll. Back to the point for Hinsdale. He falls down, and here comes Lions Township.
Here we go.
Sommerfeld.
2-on-1. Here
Sommerfeld right in, fires! And he ripped it just wide.
Interference penalty is over. LT's back at even strength.
5-on-5 hockey. Right there. Shot. Fires! Save, rebound, loose! Great save by Kalikian. It's still loose, and he covers up. Oh, my.
Brilliant opportunity.
Isaacson with the shot, Kalikian the save, and a scramble, and what chaos. It's still 4-4.
That's opportunities that you need to get, but just as important, 2:54 left to go in this game, 4-4. You're going to have to look at it. Some of these opportunities you're going to have to make.
Both teams need to come up with a plan to get a quick goal here.
Oh, and a steal by Hinsdale Central. Bad play by LT on the
2-on-1
blue
break.
line. 2-on-1, the shot. They score!
Right.
Stella.
Right.
5-4 Red Devils. It just squeaks by Pavlik.
Looked like it went off his blocker and in.
LT's visibly frustrated. One of the defensemen, when they came over, they hit the stick against the goalpost. They are mad.
Bad play by Lions Township on the Red Devils. Blue line leads to a 2-on-1, and a shot for Hinsdale Central. Squeaks past Pavlik, and it's Christopher Stella, number 10, with the goal. 5-4 Red Devils here with 2:44 to play in the JV Winter Classic.
Pavlik had a great attempt, but obviously thought the puck was out, and it wasn't. Moved his blocker back, and unfortunately tips it into his own net.
So Hinsdale Central has overcome a 3-1 lead and a 4-3 lead. They now lead 5-4.
We've seen miracles before from LT. Maybe this is one of those times.
Back here's Graff with it, and Graff can't clear it, kept in by Hinsdale Central. 2:18 to go in the third. Graff flips the puck, gets it as far as the blue line, kept in here, away from Perot. Stella with it, the guy who just scored the goal. Stella, poke trick there by O'Flattery. Perot with it, gets to the point. The long shot just past the blocker of Pavlik. And you gotta wonder, it's been all Hinsdale Central's offense so far this period. LT really hasn't produced any offense. Can they do it here this late in the game, down by 1? O'Flattery lost the puck, goes in behind. Dumped out, taken again by the Devils. And coughs it up. Moody almost lost it. Hinsdale controls with 1:30 to go in the game.
This is where
Taken away by Bebo, and he just lost it. Hinsdale grabs it. Levine with it.
On the chances for LT to get a breakaway, they've been outnumbered by Hinsdale Central, partially causing the shutdown of the breakaway chance.
1:18 to go, and we're looking to see when Pavlik will leave the net and get the extra attacker over there for the Lions.
Pavlik's
Kroll
starting
with
to
it.
skate up. He's going.
There
They're
goes
pulling the
Pavlik.
goalie.
Empty net for Lions Township here. 5-4 Hinsdale Central. 6 attackers on for LT, and they have a chance here. Isaacson, right in! Save made!
LT still has it. They've got it behind the net now.
In behind, 50 seconds to play. Kept alive. To the point. Loose for it. On the boards. Battling for it. It gets out of the zone. Hinsdale Central has it. They have an empty net to shoot at. No one's there. It's not going to go far enough for icing.
This can show whether LT's defense is alive or not, keeping the puck out of the net with no goalie.
Oh, the big
Backhander.
miss right there.
30 seconds. It's poked in. Hinsdale will regroup, and here come the Lions now. They got 25 seconds to go.
Deke.
Bibu shovels it along. Loose puck at the blue line. Kept alive by the Lions.
We've got 10 seconds to go to see who will pull this off.
Backhanded and cleared, and that's going to do it. The Hinsdale Central Red Devils come back and get a late goal. And we're actually going to have icing here. It will be 3 seconds. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. We'll see, but 3 seconds left. It'll be a timeout here for the Lions.
What resilience by Hinsdale to come back from a 3-1 lead, bring it back to 3-all. Then LT comes back, scores a goal to make it 4-3, and then Hinsdale comes back and scores 2. Sure, there's animosity, there's a rivalry, but credits due or credits earned.
Absolutely, and 3 seconds here for LT.
Marty Pavlik doesn't look too happy there on the bench. His team is gathered, and he really doesn't want to listen.
If you're LT right here, you got to be thinking the only chance is to win the draw and just pray for a
quick
miracle,
shot.
a quick shot.
You're going to have to shoot it at the face-off, essentially.
LT's version of the Monday Night Miracle right here is the opportunity.
LT skating back out for the face-off.
LT's back and ready to play. They hopefully can get a goal, real quick goal off the face-off here.
They're gonna need a clean face-off draw win and a quick shot if they want any chance. If you're Hinsdale Central, you just want to either win the draw and fall on the puck, clear it out, or just get it away from any player wearing gold. It'll be Sommerfeld on the draw.
And that's what
And the
they'll
draw,
do.
and they'll fall on the puck, cleared out. That's the game. Final score in the JV Winter Classic. The Hinsdale Central Red Devils 5, Lyons Township Lions 4. A tough game for LT as they held the lead 3 different times tonight. Couldn't hold on to it. Hinsdale Central with the late goal. But in this third period, it was really all Hinsdale Central, and they showed it by scoring that goal and hanging on for the win.
On one hand, again, credit due or credit earned, but on the other side of that whole situation, LT collapsed. You're telling me you have the lead 3 times and you can't even pull it out to win? Again, on one side, you came back and won a game. On the other side, you just collapsed.
And the great part about a rivalry like this, seeing each other next year at this same exact location for next year's Winter Classic, as teammates handshake each other until next time for this awesome rivalry we've had, not only in hockey, but in football and basketball.
Baseball, soccer.
Absolutely. So that's the end of the JV game. Final score, Hinsdale Central 5, Lyons Township 4. We'll be right back here to the Bobby Hull Ice Arena on High School Cube and LTTV. You're watching the Winter Classic live. Varsity game coming up. We'll be right back.